Hi friends, I wanted to do a short little tutorial for you today because I'm working on these for a commission piece and I'm pretty excited about it. I haven't painted seahorses in a long time because when I moved from the beach about a year ago, I stopped painting for the boutiques around there and still get a lot of requests, but don't do too many commissions. But this one kind of felt good for me. And he is requesting some of these seahorses because it is their logo. So of course I said yes. I wanted to show you how I'm going to do these. I've already created 3 of them here. He's wanting 4, so I'm going to do one more here, and I thought I might as well share it with you. Because when I was painting a lot of seascapes, I always used wet and wet because it kind of gave that washy, fun feeling of water and the ocean. And I'm painting these. What he wanted was some cards. So I'm using these 140-pound Strathmore cards. I can definitely link in the description below. And then I'm using my number 7 Degato round brush. And that's that. So let me show you what I'm doing here. I wet everything down. Not sure if you can see that or not, but it's very shiny. And because this is a beachy ocean feel, I'm actually wetting the area with a little bit more water than I might normally. And then I'm going to go into this beautiful turquoise blue from Winsor Newton. And I'm just going to dab in here and there and just really let it spread on its own. So I've got quite a watery consistency again because, you know, these are something that's in the ocean. So I think it's quite fine for it to be really soft. And then with that, I'm just going to add in some yellow, my cad yellow. I've been playing with lemon yellow a little bit lately too, which is nice, but I've always been drawn to the cad yellow. It's a little bit warmer, has a little bit more of a red undertone to it. And then I'm just going to dab in here and let these create a beautiful turquoisey green. Maybe just the tips there. So I hand painted 4 of these for him. And they're really quite fun. Then let's go move to this one. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm laying down my water. Clear water, although this has a little bit of a yellow tint to it, which is fine. There we go, a little bit more. I've got my 2 water jars here. One to wash, one to rinse. And see how this is really blending nicely. I like the colors. It's creating a very unique turquoisey color. And then I'll go into this. I think the other one here I will make, let's do, how about we'll go back to purple again. I did one for him that was purple. Or you know what, I think I'm gonna do an orangey red. So let's start with this cad red, which you have to be really careful because it's quite vibrant. Look at that, it's very opaque. Any paint that's referred to or has cad in front of it is going to be very opaque. So look at that, very vibrant, very opaque, not real transparent. Okay. There we go. And then I will go into that with my cad yellow. And let's see if we can get it to tone down a tiny bit, because that's pretty vibrant. There we go. I think that's nice. I'm going to pick up a little bit more. And I'm actually going to lighten this a little. So I'm lifting here, which is I just tap off my brush and get most of the dampness out of it. And then I pick up some of that color, just like that. There, I think that's nice. I like that. I'm going to go into this little fin on the back here with some yellow and just maybe pull out that red like that. I think that's kind of interesting, and maybe just dab in here and there. Yeah, I like that. And the other thing that I'm doing on these is I'm kind of creating this water coming out. So what I'm going to do is just
water is water.
Wet this area. And I'm touching in a little bit to some of this, which is fine. And now I'll go back in with some of that turquoise, like this, and really let it have this washy feel. Like that. As you know, I don't like hard lines, so I will go in and kind of soften those a bit. There we go. And I'm just going to wet up here. And then what I'm going to do is get some paint on my brush. A little bit watery. And I'm going to so it kind of looks like this spray, like that. I quite like that. Now, the other thing I do quite often with my underwater paintings is I will sprinkle on a tiny bit of salt, because it gives a really cool underwater-ish type effect. Here's another painting I did, and see this down here? That's from salt. It's kind of this little starburst effect. So I'm gonna let that dry, and while that dries, I'm going to go to my last one here and add in some seaweed. So wetting my brush, picking up some of that sap green, olive green, making it a little watery, medium value, and I'm going to go in and create some of these, this seagrass. So pressing down with my brush, like that. Okay, maybe here. Now I might go in and add just a little bit of that either green or maybe maybe some turquoise. Like that. I might even go in and lift a little bit. There we go. And another one over here. Now I used a little different value for that one. And I'll put one of a different value in the background there. Something like this. There. So I think that's quite nice. I like that. And that one's about done. You wanted it very simple. Let's go into this one here. And I'm going to draw in those eyes with a pen, waterproof pen. There we go. And then I'll go in with that green again and make some of those little grass tendrils. Bring them down just like that. Maybe add a little yellow just for some interest. And then we'll put one in the middle. Like that. And I think that's about done. And the fun thing when you do underwater type pictures, you can, I've always been okay with the little blooms and kind of little surprises you get because it's underwater. So you're going to get that feeling. You want to get that feeling of water. So there we go. I think I'm about done with that. I never like those hard lines. So there was the one. This was another. You only ordered 4. This one here and that one. So there you go. Maybe play with that. Use your wet into wet. And splatters are good when you're doing any type of underwater scene. And salt is always fun. It gives you that really fun little starbursty effect. I might just go in and deepen, add in here. Something like that. Let that kind of spread. I feel like I want a little bit more contrast here. Point like that. I think I like that better. Point, press. There we go. Yeah, I like having a little bit different values. Okay, everybody. I hope that was fun for you. That was just a quick one today. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will list all of my supplies in the bottom. And there will not be a tutorial kit on this one because this is a commission, so this is specifically for him and his company. He's in actually the military, and so this will be custom for him. All right, everybody, we'll talk to you soon. Have fun with that.